All right, ready. Another night doing the old cardio before bed. I have a little sneak peek at a video I'm going to make here, probably on Monday when I have a little moment. But I got a new little toy in the mail. It was kind of unexpected. I do searches on eBay every once in a while, and I wanted a new knife. Ever since I bought the SOG Seal XR, I did that video on the pros and cons, and there's a lot about that knife that I liked, especially the full size, so I could get my whole hand on it. I like the pommel on it. Definitely don't like that XR lock. So I've been kind of looking out for a specific make and model of a knife, and I'll just go ahead and tell you, it's a Medford. I bought a Medford 187 flipper. Really like the knife. It's just a little small in the the length of it. So of course I've been looking at the Praetorians. I was looking at the Praetorian T. The TI is a little too thick wide-wise. Just it's a little much. But the T, I needed a full size because I want to be able to get my whole hand on it to actually be able to use that pommel if I needed to, because they make a micro, they make the Genesis, which are all Praetorians but smaller, and I got these big old mitts. So like I said, I've been watching eBay for a while. I wanted a new one, but obviously at a discount. So my parameters were, I wanted a Tonto blade, I wanted it obviously titanium, but I wanted a PVD coating. And actually, if I had exactly what I wanted like the presentation side to be G10 black, just like my 187 flipper. But you can't always get what you want, at least for the price point I was looking at. But I did find an all blacked out PVD coated Tonto blade S35VN Praetorian T for a killer of a deal. I made an offer thinking they weren't going to accept it, and they did. So just got it in today, and I'm just going to give you a little sneak peek. There is that bad boy. I'm going to do a full in-depth review of it when I get a chance, but look at that. My mitts fit it like a glove. Pommel sticks out. Get my whole pinky on it. Look at that thing. Look at that. And it's thin enough to sit in the pocket without being too obtrusive, because I was carrying it today, and I think this is the one. I mean, opens nice and fast. You got that well on the side. You can get your thumb in there and slide it up. Been playing with it. And my biggest issue with the SOG is that XR lock. And Greg Medford put it perfectly. He's like, you want to open a knife fast, but who cares how fast you can close it? That's my big issue with that XR lock, is you can flip it closed, but the key is open it fast. After it's open, who cares how fast you can close it? And this is a two-handed closer for sure. I mean, I could close it with one. I could stick my hand in that liner, that frame lock, but with all that blade there, how sharp this thing is, I'll be doing a two-handed close. But look at that. Did you hear that? That is the Medford sound right there. And perfect size. Perfect. So that is all I'm going to say about that right now. Like I said, I'll give its due in a proper review side by side with some other high-end knives and similar knives, just so we can do a comparison. But again, that's the Praetorian T, not the TI, not the big super thick one. The blade stock on that's actually the same as on my 187 flipper, but obviously drop point much shorter, and that one has G10 with a tumbled titanium on the other side. Like I said, this is all PVD coated, which is what I wanted. Nothing fancy. I don't need, I don't want it to be all blingy. I just want it utilitarian. I'm going to use this knife. It's not going to sit in a safe. I'm going to beat the shit out of this knife. this is, I could tell, something crazy happens, this is going to be my go-to. I mean, for some people this might be too big, but I'm a big dude. I need a big knife, something I can get my whole hand around. And like I said, I had it in my pocket, I didn't even notice it. And with that pommel on it, and it's not a, you know, a low carry in your pocket, I can grab it. I don't need to put a lanyard on it. So far, so good. I had a lot of lock stick on my other one, but I think the issue there was it sat on the shelf at Blade HQ for like 2 years, and those phosphorus washers got all gunked up, and I had to avoid the warranty and take that thing apart. But it's butter now, and this right now, like, look at this. I mean, this knife is like a year old, but talk about butter. I mean, no lock stick on this thing, and it opens right up fast. And you got that Medford clank when it opens. No blade play. But again, I won't go too in depth right now. I'm just excited about this thing. I think this is the one. So anyway, I'll talk to you later, and I'll do a more in-depth review of it probably on Monday. So anyway, later.